hardest exercises to master. They demand strong back, shoulder and arm muscles. They are known to test your functional strength because you're essentially pulling your own body weight. In the next 30 days, I'm going to learn how to do pull-ups because I can't do any on the start of this challenge. Pull-ups are a goal of many, and they are mine too and have been for a long time. That's why this video is part of my video series where I'm doing 23 things that have been goals of mine before 2023. First, let's look at the definition of a pull-up. It's described as an exercise that requires you to pull yourself up to a bar. A pull-up is traditionally defined as using an overhand grip. A chin-up is defined as using an underhand grip. My progression plan. For me, important was to not overcomplicate things at the start of this challenge. So I decided on a very easy routine, and after a quick warm-up I did 5 reps of negative chin-ups. To give my body some rest, I did that every second day, most of the time. Sometimes I skipped a day or I did 2 in a row. So I decided on negative chin-ups because they target more arm muscles, mostly the biceps, and I would have better or quicker results this way. Negatives are a great way to increase grip strength overall, and muscle growth. To do a negative chin-up, also called eccentric chin-up, underhand grip a bit wider than shoulder width apart, and lower your self-control as slow as possible. So in the past few days I really felt this part of my arm when doing negative chin-ups. So now I switched to doing negative pull-ups. Now don't worry for those who can't do negatives yet. There are other ways to practice, like inverted bodyweight rows. With time you can also set the bar or the rings lower or position yourself lower. After just 4 training sessions, I surprised myself with my first pull-up. But of course, I still wanted more. So in the following days, I continued doing negatives, but I switched to negative pull-ups instead of chin-ups, and started adding a bit of weight. I started with 2 kg and just clamped the weight between my legs or feet. You can also use a belt or a rucksack for that. And here the rule is, if you can lower yourself for about 30 seconds, you can add more weight. If you're able to lower yourself with 10% of your body weight, you should be able to do your first pull-up. But you might ask yourself, why should I even train pull-ups? By doing pull-ups, you're building stronger lats and traps, and they carry over indirectly to many other compound exercises like the squat or the deadlift. And I noticed for me, pull-ups make me feel very accomplished, and therefore it's a great tool for boosting your confidence. So I'm having a really fun time training for pull-ups, but man, they are rough on the hands. The second pull-up I managed to get 15 days later after 11 training sessions. I continued training negatives, mainly negative pull-ups, and I also started to incorporate some band assisted pull-ups. And as you can see in this video here, I have this imbalance of my shoulders, which I worked and I am still working on with scapular pull-ups. So what I learned in this challenge was that I can progress much faster than I thought I would, and that was very encouraging for me to see. But pull-ups can also tire yourself out pretty quickly. When I hit a PR, most of the time the next day I wouldn't be able to do as many as the day before because my body was just tired from the work. In the last few days of this challenge, I unfortunately got sick, so I decided to give my body some rest and try it again on day 34. On that day, I finally achieved 3 pull-ups. And I was very content and happy with myself, but after reviewing the footage I wasn't so pleased with it anymore. So because I wasn't happy with my form, I tried again a couple days after, and this is the final result. So this challenge has shown me that you're able to progress and learn so much quicker than you might have thought of. And I have so much respect for those that are just cranking out pull-ups, especially women. Now after 30 days of the challenge, I'm not done yet. I'm going to continue and make a follow-up video when I did 100 days of pull-ups. If you're interested in that and seeing other fun fitness challenges and travel videos, then definitely subscribe. I would be very happy to have you on board. If you have any questions or inputs, please leave it down in the comments. Until next time.